you for that warm reception. If you don't mind me saying so, I think vindication looks pretty good on me.
Vindication seems like an interesting way of saying that I, didn't catch a case because of my connections. Then again, Matt Gaetz and I have never really been on the same page. And one thing that I am definitely not seeing eye to eye with, the congressman, is being elevated to vice president. But that seems to be where things may be going. Welcome into TYT's Overruled. I am your host, Adrienne Lawrence. Yeah, you heard me correctly. Matt Gaetz appears to be angling to be Donald Trump's running mate in 2024. And there seems to be some support for the 40-year-old, 3-term representative who just dodged a federal child sex trafficking charge? Just ask Lauren Boebert, who went hard in the paint in favor of her fellow member of Congress being elevated to VP.
A lot of people have been trying to speculate who Trump might pick as his VP pick this time. Likely not going to be Mike Pence, and I don't think he's able to choose Ron DeSantis if they're from the same state.
Correct.
Is there a name that you've been thinking that could be a very good pick for his vice president?
Well, see, the best candidate that I think for a vice president to President Trump actually is another Florida resident. So maybe President Trump needs to solve all of our problems and refile his candidacy from New Jersey or something in Bedminster or New York. But I think Congressman Matt Gaetz would be a fantastic VP. This man is intelligent. He knows the issues domestically and foreign, and they work very well together. I've seen the two of them interact, and I think that would be a fantastic VP pick.
So you heard it from Congresswoman Boebert. It could be Trump Gaetz 2024.
Now it's really terrifying that Gaetz or anybody would even pitch him for a leadership position. And also, what about Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who Gaetz helped get into office? Well, I'll let the congressman tell you himself.
You're a Florida congressman. You got Donald Trump, but you also may have Governor Ron DeSantis. Tell us how you square that circle. Where does the allegiance lie? What happens here? And more importantly, I guess, sir, what happens to all those voters behind you? Which way do they fall?
Well, it is a very pro-Trump crowd indeed here at CPAC. I expect the former president to win the straw poll. That's the feedback I've gotten on the ground. It's what I've encouraged people to do who are here. I support President Trump. I've worked very closely with Ron DeSantis. I worked very hard to get him elected governor, and I want all 8 years of Ron DeSantis as the governor of the state of Florida. And if we do it right, we'll get the best of both. We'll get 4 years of Donald Trump's presidency in his second term, and then we may have a Ron DeSantis presidency thereafter. But I think Trump's got the magic for this moment, and this seems to be a crowd that's ready for the MAGA movement.
That's a diplomatic way to say it. While I really doubt that Gaetz will run on Trump's ticket, as it'll likely be a woman, it's still pretty gross to hear people convey in any way that he is worthy of being in the White House. But Gaetz also might think that he actually has a run because, as we saw, Trump, a man credibly accused of rape and other forms of sexual violence by many women, can rise to be commander-in-chief. So why can't Gaetz when he was facing that credible child sex trafficking charge? I'm sure that is something that he asks himself. Hopefully we never find out. Anyway, those are just my thoughts. You let me know yours in the comments below. Hit that like and follow button, and thanks for watching.